Smells like 90s rock here on 90.3 The Rock. It is Shiela, Hot Toddy, and DJ Poor. Everybody here on time tonight. All right, on the dot. Gotta love that.
It happens every once in a while.
It happens every once in a while, and I'm down with it. I dig it.
What are we talking about?
I was just saying that everybody was here tonight on time, and that's a rarity. You're here on time, and even after a busy day, as I understand it. That's kind of
I had the easy station today, so I got off kind of early, but not really.
Oh, that's good. Well, early
I'm so
enough.
tired, Todd. Can you rock me to sleep?
But anyway, we're here. We're doing this thing, and complaints and grievances. I know we have many of them here tonight. And, well, Shiela, I think, probably has the worst out of all of us. Tell the world. Tell the world what's happened to you again.
I'm like one step away from sucking on the tailpipe of my motorcycle.
And just ending it all.
Just ending it all.
And
going
ending
to sleep.
it all. This is most frustrating ever.
So, thesis 2.
Thesis number 2.
Has been denied.
Denied. Again. Another denial.
Ain't that a bitch?
So apparently, my problem is thinking that people should care
You're
what
thinking.
the First Amendment means.
Exactly. You actually have a valid idea, and that we can't do
everyone's
that
like,
here.
no.
You should talk about the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
That's a big hot button issue.
There you go.
That'd be a good one to
But
discuss.
guns don't have much to do with
I am
journalism.
a communication law major.
Yeah.
Not
a gun nut major.
No,
but,
you can do it because a lot of people think the Second Amendment should be interpreted that the right to bear arms means like the right to a well-regulated militia, and it doesn't really apply to the individual. That could be something, kind of.
Which it does actually.
That's communication. That's interpretive
No, that's
interpretation of the
political
Constitution.
Yeah, but it does.
So what? You can turn it into communication.
No, I'm just gonna kill myself slowly.
Oh, okay, that works.
All right.
That's fine.
Never
That'll work
mind.
too. But if you're keeping
Fine. You don't like my suggestion. You just
I
want to
don't.
kill yourself.
But,
I don't.
But just like a scale that says we've had this many days without an accident, Sheila's thesis progress has now gone back to 0. So she starts all over again. Thanks, UT. Really, seriously.
That means I have to grade your paper again.
Again, it all starts all back over again. I tell you,
Yeah, I'm
it's
back at 0.
It's become a ritual again.
No, I am going to try my absolute hardest to get whatever input in that paper. They're just going to at the end have these random pages there, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "No, you read them."
Yeah, read every single one of them.
Love them.
Did you get this part? That's a very important part. Understand what we're trying to say here, people. That's all
So
we're
they
trying to say.
want my prospectus by the 29th of May or 21st of May.
Your what?
10-page outline.
Yes, all the big
The
stuff.
thing that I graded for you a few weeks ago? Or
No, that was actually my first chapter.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, you can do it.
It's
no,
doable. It's gonna happen.
I'm actually going to try to write the whole thing.
Yeah. Well,
Knock it out, Sheila. You can do it.
can you
So
do it?
I believe in you.
You
I
can.
don't know because I have to do something so that I can show them that my point is being made.
Right. I think it's possible. I think
We'll find out.
It can be done. I'm
I probably
convinced.
won't be here for 2 weeks then.
That's understandable. You got to do what you got to do. We get that. What has to be done has to be done.
Because at least that way, when they're telling me something, I'll be like, okay,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can fix it. No,
Right.
I can't go back to 0, guys. I can't go back
we can't
to
do
0.
this again. No, we can't go through this again. But you know what they say? Third time's the charm. I think this is doable. You can make this happen.
My fatal flaw is that I'm showing too much. I'm revealing too much before the final product.
Okay.
That's my fatal flaw.
And maybe does that irk people? I guess does that irk UT? Is that what
I don't know because normally, I went through undergrad, made stellar grades, stellar grades as graduate, writing papers for all this stuff, but they never did it. They never saw anything but the final product.
Right.
So they didn't realize that I'd write sort of aimlessly for a while
Mm-hmm.
You got to tease them, Sheila.
until I get to the point.
You got to
right.
you got to learn how to tease them.
And so I had that all locked down. I actually wrote out an outline for this. I never write out outlines. I actually wrote out an outline for this one.
That's not good. You should always write an outline.
No, outlines don't work for me. What
No,
I do is I
outlines
write the
suck.
paper
I'm
and
there
then I
with
turn
you.
around and write the outline.
There you go. That's the way it's supposed to work. I think I've looked at the very same way. Because I hated doing those. It was like, what was the point? I can write you the paper.
Yeah.
It was just like math. It's like, why do I have to show you? This is the answer right here, okay?
Because it helps you stay on topic.
In
In the course of a 5-paragraph, even something as simple as a 5-paragraph essay, you'll probably get lost in your train of thought. So it's good to have an outline.
On my GRE, I killed my essay part and I didn't write an outline.
See, there you go. And she
Well,
didn't even
fine.
write an outline.
Didn't
What?
even. Just sat down.
That's
Now
right.
you have to write a 50-page paper.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna do it without.
Don't
So
that.
suck it
remind her,
up.
dude. Yeah.
So
Do it
suck
without
it
that
up.
line.
She can do it. It's not the. It's not the end. She can do this.
It is the
It's
end of the
possible.
world.
It is. It's not the end of the world. It's possible. It can be done. I'm telling you. But yes, we hope that your endeavors this time impress the suits here at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, so that you can finally get into. And this is still what we're trying to do, is just get into the program, right?
No, I'm in the master's.
You're in the program.
I want to graduate.
Okay, so
So
this
that
is
I
what
can
this
turn
is.
around and then get into the PhD program because
Okay.
I am the world's biggest masochist.
So right, of course, but this is the last step to getting your master, right? If this thing
Yes.
goes through.
You
Yes.
can do it, Sheila.
So what? Yeah. So what is the holdup, people? What's
Why do
wrong
you
with
hate
her?
me?
What's wrong with her topics that you won't take them? What the hell? I
No
don't
one cares about the
understand.
First Amendment. Essentially, what I'm understanding.
That's the bottom line: is
So.
that nobody cares about the First Amendment.
I've learned that.
Well,
This is communication law, so it has to pertain to communication law, your thesis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on, I'm brainstorming. Trying to think of how we could somehow involve Stu in the fort with this.
Just doing for and Alien Bill
And Alien Bill and
our new friend
Drunk
Joe from
Drunk
last
Joe.
week. Drunk Joe,
whose name is probably Matt. I
Matt.
think.
We're pretty sure. And or you could do a thesis on the different styles of stew. Stewart, there's stew. There's
STEW or STU.
And
How
why
about
there's
stew?
two different Stewart names in the world, why that even happens. So yeah, there's a lot of things. We got a lot of ideas we can throw by you to get
You all have
this
been
going.
extremely helpful.
You're
I
welcome.
mean,
They're all going to be terrible,
welcome.
but we'll think of something.
We'll get you going. That's what we're here
Communication law.
for. Communication.
That's tough.
Law. It is. It's a very tough thing, but
Let's see, maybe you could. I don't know.
Okay, so I do have an idea since it's 3.0.
okay.
Writing about it from writing about originalism's interpretation of the First Amendment from a critical legal perspective. Does it just maintain the status quo of protecting the interest of the elites, or does it take into account the layman?
Sounds good to me. That was a
My
lot of big
first one
words.
did